Hey, what's up? So yeah, that's right. Today I'm going to show you the absolute best of the best VR games that you can play on your Quest. Trust me, I'll be covering loads, such as adventure titles, puzzlers, tabletop, horror, fighting, fitness, survival experiences, and so much more. As always, all the links to the games I mentioned can be found in the description below, and please keep in mind that these are all affiliates, meaning they don't cost you extra, but help support my channel. Let me know at the very end which game is your favorite, and with that being said, let's dive right in, shall we? And I'll show you all these fantastic titles. Enjoy! We start this list with Medal of Honor VR, an FPS set in World War II. The game lets you step into the role of an Allied spy that goes on a secret mission across Europe. The game offers a mix of combat, espionage, and crazy objectives that immerse you further into its story, which truly shows the intensity of being on the battlefield or behind enemy lines. If you're afraid of heights, then you need to give the climb a try. In it, you ascend grand peaks, navigate vast caves, climb skyscrapers, and discover hidden shortcuts as you find your path to the top. Next up is Alien Rogue Incursion, a solo horror title that throws you into the boots of a colonial marine that is on a mysterious and dangerous rescue mission taking place inside a spooky research facility. The xenomorphs you face are using the environment to attack and appear from anywhere, so playing in VR will test your nerves and skills as you feel the terror of facing off against multiple aliens. You have been warned. Another great looking game is Red Matter 2. Also set in orbit, you get transported to the far reaches of space where a beautifully crafted puzzle adventure unfolds itself, in which you uncover the secrets of red matter, leaving you with mind-bending puzzles, stealth, and a serious amount of platforming. Going back to Earth, real VR fishing is a super chill experience that you and your friends can play anytime. You get to explore stunningly realistic environments, giving you the opportunity to catch over 150 fish species. Whether you're a seasoned angler or a beginner, enjoy the peaceful ambience and improve your skills over time. If you are into tactical games like Rainbow Six, you may want to consider Breachers. In it, you plan your assault or orchestrate your defense as a team through intense close quarters combat. While randomized, you play as an enforcer or a revolter, mastering your nifty gadgets, customizing your powerful weaponry, and beat your opponents by making smart moves. A blast from the past is Robo Recall, an over-the-top VR experience that pretty much lets you pile up robots by taking them out in a wild and creative manner. It features visceral gameplay and a satisfying scoring system that will keep you entertained for hours on end. A bit more of a serious title is Demeo, a board game that you can play with up to 4 friends that recreates all the magic and camaraderie of gathering around a tabletop to battle against the forces of evil. It requires loads of strategy and teamwork that makes the dream work. Now let me tell you more about Star Wars Vader Immortal, a cinematic experience with dramatic interactive play, making you step inside a galaxy far, far away to face Darth Vader. Yeah, when you are unexpectedly pulled out of hyperspace, you find yourself uncovering an ancient mystery on his home planet, Mustafar. So without giving too much away, you will enter Vader's fortress, where you will get dragged even deeper into its story. A classic in this list is Resident Evil 4, which was fully remastered for VR and has been a huge hit on Quest. You play as Leon Kennedy that has received the task to rescue the president's daughter, who has been kidnapped by a mysterious cult. Wow, if you like a spooky single player with new school gameplay, this is it. A total different vibe is Walkabout Mini Golf that makes you escape into a fun world filled with the best mini golf courses you've ever seen. You can play by yourself, meet someone new, or challenge your friends in a private game with up to 8 people. Don't let the graphics deceive you, it has one of the most realistic physics out there. Let's say you like to traverse demonic dimensions, wield weapons with utter precision, and command forces of telekinesis, you have to check out Hellsweeper. This intense action game offers unique combat variation and a fantastic progression system. This title is a wild one. A VR game that is respected by everyone in the community is Bonelab. If physics are your jam, this is the ultimate experience to jump into. You interact with the world on a total different level, using a lineup of melee and exotic weapons, spicing up the gameplay. The story is a bit wacky, but its sandbox-esque campaign luckily offers enough to keep you engaged. One of my personal favorites is Marvel's Iron Man, which truly makes you live out your inner superhero as you suit up into Iron Man's armor and blast into the skies. You get to customize and upgrade an arsenal of gadgets, hit the afterburners, and feel the rush of flying hundreds of miles an hour. In my books, an absolute must play. What's cool too is In Death, another roguelite in which you play with a crossbow or regular one. Since its levels are procedurally generated, no playthrough is the same. Your goal is to rain down arrows against forsaken souls that have taken over the afterlife. And the best part is, it has no save points. Before we continue with number 10, I would like to highlight the head strap that I'm using to play these games. It's from Bobo VR and it's called the S3. It features hot swappable batteries, a cooling fan, and even has a flip-up visor. If you're interested in leveling up your comfort in games, then there is an affiliate link in the description below. Okay, on with the video. A title that seems completely forgotten by now is Phantom Covert Ops. It's like playing Splinter Cell, but in a military kayak, utilizing weapons and equipment to neutralize enemies as quiet as possible. You engage targets lethally or infiltrate unnoticed from the shadows across a full single player that has so much to offer. This may come as no surprise, but this list would not be complete without Behemoth. In this jaw-dropping experience, you become a warrior that embarks on a quest to end the curse that plagues you and your village. Your only hope is to slay the monstrous behemoths to uncover the truth. Next is a mech brawler called Underdogs. You rampage through hordes of enemy bots in unhinged metal-on-metal violence. Besides that, you hustle and deal with hackers and saboteurs, get into street fights, steal and sell people out. That's what Underdogs is all about in a nutshell. Another sick title is Blade and Sorcery. Trust me, it's a medieval fantasy like no other, focusing on melee, ranged and magic combat that fully utilizes an impressive and realistic physics-driven interaction system, similar to that of Bonelab. It's one of the greatest of its kind and a cult classic. Anyways, Saints and Sinners is a survival game unlike any other in the Walking Dead universe. Every challenge you face and decision you make is driven by you. Finding the undead, scavenging through the flooded ruins of New Orleans, and face gut-wrenching choices for you and the other survivors are daily business. So if you like a game like that, then you know what to do. The top seller here is Gorilla Tag. In this quirky game, you become a monkey that has to climb, jump, and run from other gorillas, using a crazy locomotion method that only needs the movement of your hands and arms. You get to parkour up trees and cliff faces to evade and chase other monkeys down. It's wild and a good workout. A very good workout. It's worth mentioning VRChat too. Some people even go as far as calling it the virtual reality oasis, a place that offers an endless collection of social VR experiences by giving the power of creation to its community. You can explore tons of mesmerizing worlds, create long-lasting friendships, discover your identity by getting a personal avatar, and so much more. An absolute stellar game is Metro Awakening, a story-driven adventure that blends vibey exploration, stealth, and combat in the most immersive Metro experience yet. You play as Serdar, a doctor braving the darkness, crippling radiation, and deadly threats of the Metro in the search for his wife and the medication she so desperately needs. As your courage and sanity are pushed to the limit, you must learn to walk the line between life and death. Oh man, this is such a great VR game. Nearing the end of this list, I have to highlight Assassin's Creed Nexus, in which you embody 3 legendary assassins in a full-length action-adventure game that firsthand lets you experience the thrill of parkour, the rush of combat, and the tension of stealth as you become the ultimate killer. Of course, I have to end this list with Batman Arkham Shadow. This is currently the best VR experience you can have on Quest. So you become Batman, and during the 4th of July, Gotham City is under attack by a new threat. It's up to you to figure out who it is before things escalate. The game is a fantastic blend between stealth, rhythm combat, and puzzling. Plus, its story is one of the most amazing ones there is. So, I hope you're ready.
I can bring the Rat King to you.